Back in Chamonix and back at UTMB. Now it's Thursday and it's a long wait for the race to start. Friday, 6 o'clock. Yeah, it's going to be really good. The weather forecast looks promising, so it's going to be perfect weather, hopefully. So we've been here for a week now and mostly been hiking with the family out on the beautiful trails. Try to encourage the kids to become mountain runners and enjoying the trails. So now it's time for just relaxing and eating and sleeping before the race is on.
Bib number on your phone and the running bag.
Yes, Hanoi, Vietnam, it's the capital. Yeah, first time here, but I do 100 miles a few times.
What's your expectations?
I think 36.
36 hours?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do hope.
Ça c'est OK, sac de cours, parfait.
Bib number?
Go to the lady.
I'm only 15 months into ultra running, so I got very lucky in the lottery.
So what's your expectations?
Have fun and finish at all costs.
Yes, that's me.
This is still you?
That's still me. Oh, the wrong hand. I'm just kidding. It's...
Have a great racer.
Yeah, thanks. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm the master of the cutoff, so I'm gonna try to keep some margin to it, but still not push it too hard. So we'll see.
Always exciting watching David's tracking dot.
Yeah, it's slow TV in its finest.
It's 2 hours to the race now, and we just left the drop bag, so it's getting close. I'm getting a little bit nervous. It's a little bit intimidating watching all the athletes, like they're all dressed up in fancy gear and everything, and I feel like I'm not belonging.
Bit of stress
Yeah, like for everyone.
because the weather is good for us.
Yeah. Good luck and enjoy the race. Yeah.
First time here,
What's the expectation for the race?
be tough, huh? I think it'll be tough.
So you're nervous now, or
Yeah,
you look relaxed?
on the outside.
Yeah, from South Africa.
Yeah.
Another T1 diabetic
Yep.
runner.
Yeah, exactly. You should have done.
Wow, good. So how does that affect your racing?
Well, I have to pay attention to my blood sugar level the whole time, and really think about what I'm eating, and then make sure I'm fueling, but also, I'm not overdoing the insulin, because then you can end up in hypo, and that's not fun. I try to sort of stay a little on the higher end of the range, so maybe 8 to 10, and then I give myself a little bit of insulin, wait for it to start dropping, and then I fuel in response. But sometimes it's also just that also goes out the window sometimes, and I'm just eating as fast as I can, swallowing gels. But, yeah. So it's a bit of an extra challenge.
Yeah. 1 year ago, back surgery and I missed UTMB, and now you're back.
Yes, finally.
How does it feel?
Well, I'm very nervous, but I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, I'm quite determined.
And how's the back?
Totally fine.
Totally
Absolutely
fine. Okay.
Absolutely fine.
So no complaining about the back.
No complaining at all.
So good luck for today. What's your name?
Jason Comlin,
Where are you from?
USA.
USA. Good. See you on the course.
Absolutely.
Enjoy.
Careful of those bulls.
Yeah. Finally, we're moving. Not very fast. Yeah. It's good to be running now, so it's moving slowly on the way down to the sush. But pretty good start, ease into the race. Go Sweden! Lilla Swed! I'm here with my longtime friend.
Yeah, long time.
So, how many times UTMB?
First time.
It's the first time?
First time, yeah.
Oh, last year was TDS maybe?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
But after that, I'm going to Tour du Mont Blanc. 330.
So this is just a warm-up for next week.
Yeah, let's see.
Nice. So this is the first stop, Les Houches. Now the climb begins, and we have done 8K, 54 minutes, something like that.
UTMB course starts very easy with a wide gravel track that rolls gently alongside the Arve River all the way down to the village of Les Houches. The course leaves the valley and heads 700 meters up to Col de Vosa. A fast and steep descent takes you all the way down to Saint-Gervais, famous for the support of the race.
Okay. Många svenskar.
Ja, samling.
Halfway up the first climb, we still have 400 meters to climb. Nice evening.
Yeah.
Look at the view. Look at the view over there.
I give the view a station, I think.
Yeah.
Should be.
It's a really steep climb, this first one. I cannot keep up with Anna, she's leaving me in the dust. She's so fast. I'm checking in with Alex here on the blood sugar.
Yeah.
We're comparing the curves. So how's it been so far?
I'm on 8.3, which is good, in the zone, and I've been able to eat. I came off my high at the start with all the adrenaline. So yeah, happy so far.
Yeah, perfect.
What's yours?
Well, I had like 5, a little bit below, but I managed to turn it around, so it wasn't getting too low at least. So. All good? Hey? All good? Good? Yeah. Good? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Great view. Good luck. All the way from Japan. So we're done with the first climb now. 800 meters or something like that. So going down to Saint-Gervais, 1000 meter, pretty steep in the beginning here.
Oh, thank you.
It's a pretty steep downhill now in the ski slope. So it's easy to go home too fast here. Good job. Yeah, the first night is like one big party. So many people out cheering on. It's really good. And now we're getting into Saint-Gervais, hitting the streets here. So I think we have 100 meters to go down. And then it's aid station. Time to replenish. Yeah, Saint-Gervais is a big party. It's been a good first part. Excellent weather. Nice pace. So, good start of the race.
Kom igen lite bort med.
Running here with Aramis.
Oh yeah.
Between Saint-Gervais and Contamines. Motherfucking herring strangler here. What the fuck, man?
Det var en läge.
Ja, det var bra.
Ja, men det är bra.
Ska vi se det? Ja. Glenn is here, looking super strong. So how does it feel?
It feels great.
Great to be
Lovely to be here.
Yeah.
Smile.
The first night is a big party.
Yep.
The second night is like where you're really hungover and...
No. It's a bigger party.
Yeah. Now we're getting into Contamines, another 10k roughly. And yeah, we did it in 1.5 hours. So I think that was pretty good. Now we're going to La Balme from Contamines. It's another 500 meters to climb. It takes us like 2 hours or something like that. So a little bit ahead of schedule, which is good. Yeah. See if my family is here as well. Yeah. Leaving Contamines, heading up for La Balme. It's another 500 meters to climb, another 2 hours probably. Yeah, it's getting cold now, so I got a vest on.
The crowds continues up to the first aid station at Les Contamines. At Notre Dame de la Gorge, you would be overwhelmed by a Tour de France-like crowd as you continue to climb up to La Balme.
The hookah fly zone. Fly, human, fly. Felt like it was a lot bigger last year out on the field there as well on the right hand side, but still pretty cool, huh? So now we're getting to Notre Dame de la Gorge. This, I guess, is the gateway to the mountains. So this is kind of the last shearing we're gonna get probably. Hey Kim! Yeah, we're going into the silence. It's gonna be a dark night. Full moon. Amazing. So we're approaching La Balme, and then we're gonna climb that big climb so you can see a lot of people up there. It's a long tail of runners. Pretty mild. It's not like TDS would have -7. It's barely no wind. Might be a jacket on here. Let's see. Yeah. La Balme 136 from Contamines. So probably pretty good. How's it going? Ça va bien? Yeah, so now to Champex we have 800 meters up and 1,000 down. Pretty long one. Probably takes us 3 hours estimated.
Now the night and race becomes deadly serious. This 1200 meter climb culminates at Col de Bonhomme. The following descent takes you to the aid station at Les Chapieux.
Full moon, no wind. It's pretty decent temperature, so it could not be better. Everybody's so quiet now, it's getting after midnight. So yeah, the body doesn't really want to be out running. The body wants to go back to bed and sleep for sure. But we have 2 long nights probably ahead of us. I mean, this is just spectacular with a full moon and everything. Going up Col de Bonhomme, final steps, so we even have some snow up here, probably from last weekend. It's been so quiet now for the last 2 hours or so I had to break that a little bit. Woo! No one answered. This is the other side. Now it's 1000 meters downhill. So now we're down at the next aid station. It took 2:23. So how's it going? Putain! Already putain! Oh, it's going good.
It's good.
So what is this station called?
Chapieux.
Chapieux. Chapieux, yeah. Yeah, something like that. Say Chapieux. Chapieux.
Chapieux, yes.
Chapieux.
Yes.
Chapieux, yeah. Good.
Welcome to the Chapieux.
Yeah. Still in France?
La France?
Oui, c'est la France.
Oui.
Mais la prochaine, c'est en Italie.
Yes.
Oui. So Kim, tell us about the race so far.
Oh, it's going great.
Yeah.
My quads feel a bit sore from the last downhill though, so. But
yeah, I think we're doing really good.
Yeah, I haven't even got. I don't know what time it is or what place I have.
No.
To be honest, it doesn't really matter.
But now it's a tough one. It's 19 kilometers to Lac Combal.
Yeah.
1200 meters up and 1000 down.
Looking forward.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
See you out there.
See you out there.
A steady 1000 meter climb will take you to the French-Italian border at Col de la Seine. This 19 kilometer stage will eventually take you to Lac Combal. By this time you will also see the first ray of light. Heading to Lac Combal, and I think this is one of the toughest ones, at least for the first night, because now we're in the middle of the night and yeah, the body really wants to shut down and sleep and everything. But it's totally quiet, so it's really beautiful. And the stars out, the moon is out, and you can just hear the water running. Yeah, it's gonna be a good night, a long night. But when we hit Lac Combal, we're probably gonna see the sunrise. So looking forward to that, so another 4 hours. So we just passed Col de la Seine. We're up in the clouds and it's impossible to see anything. So we're going very slowly down. It's kind of nice. All good?
Yes.
Yeah.
A bit cold.
Where are you from?
Switzerland.
Switzerland, okay. So you know how to run in the mountains at least. People coming down from Col de la Seine. So we were up in the clouds up there. And now we have one more climb before we're going to descend into Lac Combal. I'm just saying that we're going down to Lac Combal. Yeah.
How far away is it from here?
Maybe 5 kilometers to go.
Only.
Yeah. And it's just downhill.
Good news?
Yeah, five or six.
Yeah.
But this part is a bit rocky and technical.
Have you done it before?
I ran last year, yeah.
Last year, okay.
Yeah. And you? Yeah. Where are you from? Yeah. Good. But you're used to the mountains at least.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this is a nice morning. A little bit cloudy, so it's not going to be a great sunrise. But it's good that the daylight is coming. Makes you get some more energy. Right now, my stomach feels terrible. Yeah, right now my stomach feels terrible, and running downhill upsets the stomach even more. So my gut doesn't really want any more sports drink, and my brain doesn't want to run in the middle of the night. Yeah, look at that glacier up there. Now we can see the sun hitting the mountains up there. So I don't really need a headlamp anymore. And there is the moon still. How's it going? Yeah? Yeah, I'm good. You're looking strong. Lac Combal. So, took us 4 hours and 10 minutes. So, about 20 minutes faster than I expected. Good, Andreas. So how's it going? All good?
I'm tired.
Tired, yeah.
My first bike ultra, so it's a good experience.
Yeah, but we don't have those mountains in Sweden, right?
Oh. Good luck.
After a brief 500-meter climb, you will be treated with rolling downhill that passes Checroute and finishes with a steep section that takes you to the drop bag in Courmayeur.
So leaving Lac Combal, and next station is Checroute, I think. And it's 7 kilometers long, 450 meters up and 450 meters down. So not so like a monster stage. It's more like a normal good one. And then we just have like a short 4K down to Courmayeur. But it's very steep downhill, probably like 600-700 meters downhill.
Eh?
You strong?
Mangiando freddo.
Ah.
Preso freddo, mangiando.
Yeah.
Ma subito.
Better?
Thank you.
Yeah. How's it going, guys?
How are you?
I'm good.
It's getting there. We're putting some work in.
So how was the race so far?
Pretty epic. I mean, on paper, it's a lot different than in actuality. It's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
what's the expectation for the rest of the race?
Progressively more difficult. Yeah. You know, the race will probably start here another 10 or 20 miles.
Yeah.
And hopefully we have a little cushion. How are you?
I'm okay. My stomach is a bit upset. But...
What's that? Your stomach?
Yeah. So Alistair, what happened to your pole?
11K, I snapped it.
Really?
Yeah. We got the male piece inside there. It goes in, just so the bottom bit just flops about.
Oh.
So
it's pretty amazing that we're running with Jim and Courtney and everyone else, right?
It just makes it so absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. I think they probably passed here yesterday, and they're in a different country by now.
They're not gonna be doing.
That's the difference between elite and mid-pack.
But one thing we have over them, we get to suffer a lot longer.
Yeah. So this is Italy now.
Now down.
Yeah.
Oui. C'est l'Italie, mais on parle français.
Oui, c'est.
Ça va, ok.
Tu dis faites de ligne, il y en a pas.
Elle s'appelle comment le col ici?
Là, c'est l'arête du Mont-Favre.
Ah d'accord.
Et 9 km pour Courmayeur.
Oui, merci. Super. How is Canada? Yeah, doing well?
Yeah.
Great. This downhill down to Courmayeur is one of the longest. It's 1200 meters. I think it's a similar one going from Col de Flegere down to La Folie and beyond. Yeah, last year, coming down here, it was a bullfight. We were chased by huge bulls all the way down here. And yeah, if you haven't seen the race from last year, go check it out. It's up in the corner. And don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to hit the like button. That really means a lot. Thanks. Now we almost at the Courmayeur. Last stage here was 150 roughly.
It's going comme ci, comme ça, as they say in French.
Okay.
It's a little bit up, it's a little bit down. No, it's a lot harder than I expected. And I was sort of aiming for sub 30 hours. And that's way gone.
And what's your expectation for the rest of the race now then?
I'm just gonna enjoy the scenery, all the aid stations, all the people I meet, and try not to break anything. Race update. Your bit.
It's been good, my first time.
Is it according to expectations or?
Yeah, it's very good. I just need to got my game plan. Just keep moving on the uphills, very steady on the downhills. I have no time in mind, just completion. Very much enjoying it. Just taking my time.
What's your expectation for the rest of the race then?
Get to Courmayeur, have 10 minutes sleep, take my time, and then, like what I've done in the first half, just very relaxed, very chilled. I'm from London, we don't get hills like this.
You're the photo man today.
Yes, I am.
Are you gonna take my picture?
Huh? A picture.
Just kidding. So last year I was here 9 o'clock, so let's see what it says now. It's 20 past 9, so I'm actually slower, and I didn't have to fight any bulls. That's not okay. I need to hurry up. Woo! Okay, that's it. A little bit more.
Bra jobbat!
Springer Anna också eller?
Hon springer, hon är på väg ner.
Ja, härligt. Då får hon jaga ikapp med nu. So out of Courmayeur, so I had a... Merci. I had a 35-minute stop. And I took a shit break as well. It was kind of necessary to reset my stomach, hopefully. Let's see how it works. And then I got some special from Jonas that we're gonna try later on as well. So stay tuned.
Next up is the steep 800-meter climb to Rifugio Bertone. The trail continues along a smooth rolling balcony, past Rifugio Bonatti and down to the valley aid station at Arnova.
You're doing the Tour du Mont Blanc?
Yes, but by walking.
Sorry?
By walking.
Yeah.
I'm not running it.
Yeah, running with that pack would be hard. Good job.
Now I know you.
It's going well. Yeah. This is a tough climb. Yeah.
We'll get it done.
Easy. Very tough. Just goes on and on and on. Bertone. That was easy. No problem at all. Bring it on.
Race update. Det har varit en fantastisk natt. Så gick det åt helvete på nerför flöpan där borta. Courmayeur ner till byn. Där sprack. For vänster lår.
Now we have 12.5 kilometers to Arnovas and 390 meters of climbing. So it's a pretty easy one. Should be easy, but nothing is easy now. It's asking for sunscreen, but it was against muscle pain, and I got it all over my neck now. But maybe that's helpful as well. So how's the legs?
Great.
It's good. Yeah. This is probably one of the best views of the whole thing. It's so nice, and the sun is really hot now as well. But we can just stay here forever and enjoy the view. It's a really nice and runnable stretch now for 12.5 kilometers. This means trouble. Even brought their brown friends. Yeah, they're going to war now. They're getting ready. Shit. Don't get in their way. They're serious now. Unfortunately, I don't have any pain to share, and it's only sunshine, only happiness. Sure, I will get into the pain cave at some point, but so my training this year has been focusing on my weaknesses, starting off with ice bathing in January, and my recovery went through the roof. And then for mental training, I overcame my fear of heights, jumping from high cliffs. And then by accident, making a nature film, I discovered speed work. And that really helped me a lot with the speed I have today. So, yeah, no, but challenge yourself and practice your weaknesses. This is what I got from Jonas, some Swedish superpower. It's Umara, 100% awesomeness, and it's a rocket fuel basically. So you mix it up with glacier water and then you will fly. Yeah, this Umara stuff is very similar to another Swedish brand that gives you superpower. So if you ever heard about the Dunderhonung, it's pretty much the same stuff. The only pain I feel is from the pain relief he put in my neck. It was on really strong stuff meant for horses, and yeah, it's burning like crazy now. Stuck behind a mule.
It's my knee.
Yeah, the knee. Okay. I hope you get better. Now we're getting to Avonas, and feels pretty good. We're gonna lay down here for a while and take a rest. 10 minutes, quick break. So I'm gonna rest here for 5 minutes. Let's see if that helps. So 5 minutes of rest. Then
Passé. Là, je me suis chauffé le pied.
It was going well until I got really bad diarrhea.
Oh shit.
From about 60 kilometers onwards, so they've just given me some something to take because I can't run downhill. So
that's a bummer. Yeah.
it is, yeah. So it slowed me down incredibly. So
yeah, I hope you sort it out.
it will be fine. They said about 20 minutes and I'll be ready to go.
Shit happens.
Exactly.
Grand Col Ferret looms above. It looks gentle, but causes many of the 1,000 DNFs that you would have in a normal race. The gentle downhill to Switzerland is one of the longest and take you to the aid station at La Folie.
Now we're gonna do another beast of a climb. It's 950 meters to Col de Ferret, and then we have like 1,000 meters or 1,100 to go down to La Folie on the other side. So we're actually going to Switzerland now. I'm really deep in the pain cave now. This is super tough. It is really tough. But we're gonna make it. But now I'm like feeling dizzy and everything. It's so hot as well. It's a little bit cooler air up here. And down below is like you're overheated. Yeah.
Oh, nice guy.
Sorry?
Very nice guy.
Yeah. So how's it going? You look happy.
Yeah, because there is water.
Good luck.
Did half of the elevation.
This is the best sight today. The tent at Col de Ferret. Oh.
Right?
You okay?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, you look strong. I'm very weak now.
On the climb.
Yeah. And that was so hard. I was totally exhausted. It's getting too steep and then I'm too hot, so I'm overheating. So we passed Col de Ferret. And I don't know if I said anything up there, but I was completely so happy to made it up there. And now it's the home stretch to Chamonix. And the downhill really worked for me. So I'm glad that works. And it's kind of a gentle downhill here from the top. So just rolling, saving energy.
Marta de Peru.
Oh, Peru.
Yes.
Very, very nice dress.
Traje típico de Perú.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very nice. Now we're getting into La Folie. This is a beautiful little town. Aid station again. This took us probably over 3 hours. Pretty tough one.
The downhill continues until you reach the 500-meter step up to Champex-Lac. The statistics say that most runners that get here will also finish the race, but there's still 3 brutal climbs to do.
I really want to sleep, but not sure what to do if I'm gonna take a nap or if I should just keep on running. Major problem today has been energy, so I've not been able to consume any carbs, not more than 20-25 grams per hour since Lac Combal. So not really sure how that will hold up. Let's see. Yeah?
Yes, Papa, yes.
So now we're gonna begin the climb to the Champex-Lac. It's up there, 500 meters.
Champion!
So now it's Champex-Lac, according to Kjellberg and the statistics, no one quits here. Vilken hejarklack!
Hur känns det?
Ja, det är som så lite på.
Ja. Grymt.
Men nej, det har varit bra. Det var rätt okej liksom.
Har det varit varmt?
Ja, som fan. Och den här, upp för den där hållet för det. Den var jobbig.
Race update. It was extremely hot today. Worst weather that I have experienced. This is the third time I do UTMB, and the first two times it was much better weather than this time. Despite it was a snowstorm the first time in 2018. So I can say this was tough.
So I went for a short sleep, 10 minutes. I don't know if that I didn't sleep, but maybe that's resetting the body, or I'm terribly stiff after lying down. Let's see.
Next come a wild section of the course. A rocky, endless and charmless climb and an equally rocky and difficult 1,000-meter descent to Triumph.
Yeah, so we just came out of the checkpoint, and the good thing is I slept a little bit, but the best thing is that I ate. It's pasta and bolognese, so good, and I feel really good now. So now we're gonna run. Approaching the peak between on the way to Triumph.
Have you figured out how far it is to Chamonix now?
What?
How far is it to Chamonix?
26, 27.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Now we're in Triumph. I'm really tired, and it's really tough now in the middle of the night. Moving very slowly, and I just look forward to get to the goal and sleep. We have 2 stages with 1,000 each, pretty much, to climb. So yeah, it's pretty big ones. And coming down to Triumph was also very technical, a lot of rocks and stuff, so very difficult to run in the darkness.
The runners must dig deep and find some energy here. The steep and rocky climb out of Triumph involves 800 meters. The technical downhill will take you back to France and Val Rosine.
One of the last climbs. All good? Good job. The support team.
The very best.
Yeah, the very best support team in Val Rosine. Yeah, so 5 hours to go maybe, something like that. Easy.
From here you have an easy 4K uphill to Col de Monte, and then you will hit the hardest part of the course, which ends at La Flegere. The 7K downhill running to Chamonix, overlooking Mont Blanc, might be the best run you will ever do in your whole life.
Last climb to La Flegere. Hi. How are you doing?
Very good.
Ready to go? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this downhill was pretty tricky. How do you feel?
Oh, very nice. Thank you. And you?
I'm wasted.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Me too. But now we have to do it.
2.5 hours so far on this.
2.5 hours?
Since Val Rosine.
40?
Yeah, we could probably do sub 40. We have the 2.5 hours.
Good, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Almost done, and you?
Yeah, I'm almost starting to cry now.
Yeah, well, I will cry on the finish line.
Yeah. Whew. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, now it's a very low climb to La Flegere. 150 meters to go. Trying to push it now to make it in 40 hours. So hard. It's one final. Oh. Last year in this climb, I said never again. That didn't really hold true, so not gonna say it this time. Yes, this is the last climb. And it's a long downhill to Chamonix from here. Hope I can run. I think I have 1.5 hours to make it under 40. So, no idea if that's feasible. We run around Mont Blanc, that mountain. One Tour du Mont Blanc, one lap. Goddamn, legs are hurting, but I'm so happy right now. This is incredible. And I think there is a chance to go below 40 hours as well. Gloria, with the best view. Hello.
Hello.
Look at that. It's gonna be real tight. It's a race against the clock. Everybody's sprinting now. Hours.
Incroyable, c'est gagné.
De rien à tout, parce que là, c'est au niveau du monde, et bien sûr d'ambiance, parce que tu as tout en montagne, forcément. Mais là, c'est une aventure.
Jag var rätt virrig.
Nej, det var du inte. Nej, du var fan inte virrig.
Ja, tack så mycket. Första dagen, fredagen, var ju helt suverän. Jag så jäkla gött. Men jag gick nog ut lite hårt. Lördagen var också kanon. Sen kvällen, lördag kväll, då började ticka. Det blev värre och värre. Och i natt och idag, nu på morgonen, har det varit...
My last night was a disaster. I could not find energy at all during the race, except of in the end. So I could speed up a bit, but it was tough. It was so hot.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So how did it go?
Fine. What about you?
Yeah, I've 39 hours, so under 40 at least.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you? You were faster than them.
Yeah.
Hvad var det? 38?
38:59.
Oh, perfect. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
It's really good to be at the finish now. and I got my finisher vest on. I also made it sub 40, which was great. I had to fight for it hard, but so happy that I made it. Overall, the race was very good, so I didn't really have any low points except from the Col de Ferrer, where it was really, really hot. But the big problem for me was the energy, so I could not really consume any carbs at all. More or less for most of the race, actually. And then, of course, the second night, which is always terrible when you kind of sleepwalking in a zombie mode. And I don't like that at all. So time to go home and see you next week. And see you next year.